Hello, this is the very first video for level 2, class 1, and we're going to do the Gassho exercise. The Gassho exercise comes from this book, the original Reiki handbook of Dr. Mikao Usui. I will not comment on the title or anything that it suggests. Take the class to hear that rant. In this book, this version is the 4th English edition from 2003, and it's page 15 and 16 that we're referencing, if you care to reference. It doesn't matter because you're going to be meditating, so don't worry so much about that. Just know that that's what we're referencing. Gassho is one of the 3 pillars of Reiki, and it is bringing yourself into that meditative state. Now, traditionally, you would do this in seiza, so kneeling the traditional Japanese way with spine straight, feet folded underneath you, bum on your heels, and hands folded in Gassho. However, those of us in the West find that very difficult. So the way that you're sitting doesn't matter so much. If you can get a meditation seat that you can kneel on, fantastic, because that really helps keep your spine straight, or even just a couch pillow so that you're sitting in lotus, but your knees are sort of hanging off. That helps to straighten the spine as well. If you have to sit flat on a chair, straight back chair with your back supported, because generally speaking, you want to be doing this meditation a goal of 30 minutes a day. That's great. I wouldn't suggest doing this lying down because you might fall asleep because it's so relaxing. All right. So when we're doing Gassho, our eyes are closed. We're focusing on the point between the 2 middle fingers that's touching. And then we're just really trying to meditate. We're not trying to do anything else. We're not trying to specifically draw Reiki in, to visualize anything. We're not trying to get super excited about messages or anything like that. This is not a Western thing. This is an Eastern thing. Eastern philosophy is clear the mind, be quiet, observe. Okay, that's what we're aiming for. So I prefer to sit in lotus because I have a creaky body, but it gets less and less creaky, so that's a good thing. The more Reiki, the more I focus on my body. So we're not trying to change our breath. We're not trying to count our breaths. We're not doing anything like that. We're just naturally breathing, holding our hands together, allowing the body to open up naturally to the Reiki energy and observe what happens. Okay, so I like to bring the hands together really intentionally. This is telling me I'm bringing everything into the center, focused in the here and now. Focus on the point where the 2 middle fingers touch. Just breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. You can focus on blowing your breath onto the fingers, but it's not important. If your mind gets distracted, just bring your attention back to the 2 fingers. Try to breathe naturally and relaxed, not up here, drop down to belly breathing. And you might notice that Reiki will automatically turn itself on during this time. That is perfect. That's great. That's exactly what you want. Use this time to balance and heal your own body. Use this time to connect. Use this time to open your mind and natural flow of things. Allow your body to be in that meditative state in order to reach physical peak, physical health, physical healing, as well as mental, emotional, and spiritual healing. This quiet time is often preceded and post-seated afterwards. We talk about the 5 principles. So it's a good way to start your Gassho meditation is by reciting the 5 principles at the beginning, at the end, reminding ourselves we want to be in this moment, in the present, fully open and aware, conscious of our connection to the earth and our connection to source, able to live the precepts fully. So let's take 10 breaths together, and then I'll leave you to continue your meditation on your own. If you get tired of holding your hands up here, you know what? That doesn't matter. Let them settle down. All right. Notice that your exhalation will become naturally longer than your inhalation. And your body will naturally relax, settle down, and release with the exhalation. And your goal for this exercise is 30 minutes morning and night. But at the very least, take a minute in the morning and the evening to bring your hands together. Remind yourself of the 5 principles. Feel that centered, grounded connection. And then start and end your day that way.